Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back. GEST IDC. It is now April. 2 months have gone by. 2 tournaments have passed. We've seen 2 different champions. First, Mineski. Second was MSI Evolution Gaming Team. And here we are, April. And we're seeing one of our past winners, one of our past playoff teams, fighting it out in the group stage here. Both teams off to a rocky start though. We have got Mineski up against Neolution Esports. Both teams in their first match picked up a loss. We saw Neolution going down to Starsboa in a very long match. We saw Mineski almost pull a comeback when they were up against inv-Reds, the runner-up from last month. But here they are, both teams with a loss, need to come up with something to turn their fates around. And we're going to see just what they can in fact do. For those of you wondering, I am GoDz from GoDz, bringing you all the live action here for GEST IDC. And check out GoDz, the official media partners for the event, for all the information, the brackets, the groups, the schedules. This is the Group of Death, Group A, with some very, very scary teams here. Anyways, guys, we're going to be hopping into this game right now, guys. It's been a long, long wait. It's been a long, long day. Plenty of waiting for everyone, which means it is now game time. I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer. Or am I? No, we are not. We are in the game now, as we see Neolution Esports on the Scourge team. They have the first pick, first ban. Over on the Sentinel team is Mineski. They've banned out the Lycan. We see Neolution banning out the Shadow Demon as well as the Rubik. So Mineski do like to use that Shadow Demon in the support role. Other heroes they like is that Earthshaker and AA combo as a supporting duo. They do also pick up Crystal Maiden fairly often as well when it comes to support heroes. And as far as carries and semi-carries go, they love their aggressive nuking heroes. Their Tinies, their Queen of Pains, DK. Oh, wow, that was rude of me. DK, Naga Siren as a sort of carry often. And hopefully things are looking okay. Yeah, screen looks okay. I'm going to roll with it. And this game finally underway. So there we see ES, Shadow Demon, 2 of Mineski's favoured support heroes being banned out. And, oh yeah, okay. I'm just checking. Apparently someone was saying, hey, the song's still playing, but no! The song is not still playing. Anyways, guys, we are going to have the third pick coming up, third ban coming up from Mineski here. They banned out the Darks here with their second ban. And we're going to see what Neolution Esports decide to go with here, as we're going to see a first pick coming up from them. Invoker still in the pool, as well as some very scary heroes. The Naga Siren, which we see Mineski use so often. And this is going to be a wide open pool, especially the way Dota 1 is that there's so many viable heroes and strategies, and with only so many bans, when there's over 100 heroes in the pool, well, things always get interesting. And we're going to see Chaos Knight as the third and final ban. Neolution Esports are not going to have that option, as we did see Mineski actually going down to a Chaos Knight in the last game. So things are changing, teams are adapting. Mineski saying, okay, we lost to a Dark Hero Chaos Knight, let's ban those heroes. Neolution Esports probably don't actually know about that match, as they were playing at the same time, but Mineski know they don't want to verse those heroes, and they're going to go up against the Windrunner first pick by Miggy, the captain of Neolution Esports, a guy who I actually met just yesterday. Here in Thailand. I got a taxi with him to the office where I am currently staying. Very kind of quiet guy, but he's pretty cool. He made fun of me for eating my lunch with just a fork rather than the fork and spoon, which apparently you're meant to use. I'm doing it all wrong, basically, is I have no idea how to eat food in Thailand, although I do know that the food here is damn good. Anyways, guys, enough about food, enough about Miggy making fun of me and the way I eat. But we're going to see Crystal Maiden and Queen of Pain, the first and second pick for Mineski. So either Jules or Bimbo probably going to be playing that Queen of Pain. Part of me is hoping that we're going to see Bimbo, aka Jay, playing the Tiny. He plays it so well. He's his probably best hero and one of the heroes he's most well known for. And whether or not Mineski go for that here is going to be... It's going to be interesting. I think it works. They can put that Queen of Pain in the side lane. They can put Tiny at mid, and then they can run some kind of trial lane. Maybe they want to wait, pick up the Tiny later, because if they pick up Tiny and Queen of Pain, they're giving away a lot about their draft. and then Neolution Esports know pretty much what they're up against. Queen of Pain, Tiny Solo, and then some form of tri-lane with the Crystal Maiden, another support hero, and some kind of carry slash semi-carry. Something like Mineski like to use Slardar quite a bit, so you might be seeing something like that there. So maybe they'll wait, pick up the Tiny later in the draft, and try not to reveal too much about what they're doing here. As Neolution Esports, speaking of figuring out what to go and how to lane it, they are using up a lot of their extra time. They're picking up the Ancient Apparition with their second pick, and they grab the Tiny. Forget about the J Bimbo Tiny. We are going to have a Neolution Esports with that Tiny, and going to be interesting to see how they use that. I mean, it's most likely going to be heading to that middle lane, and Mineski, they go with a DK, so maybe going to see DK up against Tiny in that middle lane, and that will be a very, very interesting matchup. Neither hero can really kill the other, I mean, unless they get a good rune or a nice little gank, but both heroes should be able to farm fairly well, and it'll come down to how the sort of mid-game, the first few ganks go off and who starts getting those first early towers and the early momentum. When you match up your lanes evenly, it comes down to a small thing which can sort of give one team a huge boost of energy, snowball effect happens, and their lead gets bigger and bigger as things start to get, I don't want to say out of control, but keep on spiraling worse and worse for you. So anyways, guys, we are going to see these second bans coming out for both these teams. Panda gets banned by Mineski. Neolution Esports banning out the Broodmother, not going to give Mineski that pushing hero, as they are maybe expecting him to pick it up, although that would mean DK would have to go into that dual or tri-lane, which is not something Mineski typically do. They like to put it in that middle lane, use Bottle Crowing to make it very effective, to be able to be durable in lane, can continuously spam Flame Breath, and doesn't really matter if he gets harassed a lot because he has constant regen coming to him. So not sure if Broodmother was definitely the best ban there, but definitely a hero that could have caused him some problems if Mineski decided to put DK in that dual or tri-lane, which isn't completely unheard of. So guys, we're going to have the final bans coming out for both teams, then the last couple of picks here, as both these teams trying to put a team together which can bring them out of this first game loss with this group of death. If you get a second loss here, it is not, you're not out, you're still in there with a chance, but it's definitely not a position you want to be in with 0 wins and 2 losses after 2 matches. So with that said, Puck is going to be the ban of choice from Neolution, as we did see Jules playing that in that side lane solo last game. So Neolution Esports banning out these side lane heroes, they must be expecting DK to be in the safe lane. Otherwise, there's not much reason to ban heroes like Puck and Broodmother if DK and Queen of Pain are going to be the 2 solos, because that means Mineski need to pick up a support and some hero for that tri-lane. So Neolution Esports thinking DK is going to be in that dual slash tri-lane, and banning out some annoying solo heroes. So possibly going to see even something like a Chen coming out here, as Mineski do like to run the Chen every now and then. They don't really prioritize it as an early pick, but they do quite on occasion bring it out later on in the draft and play that in that jungle with some kind of dual lane there, like we see now with that CM. Maybe even CM DK bottom with Chen in jungle has a lot of pushing power, a lot of potential to cause Neolution some problems at that bottom lane. If Chen can get some ganks off, get some pushes and momentum going in favor for their team. So Neolution Esports need some heroes that can defend these pushes and defend the aggression, which you'll always see from Mineski. Any given game, they're just going to be aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. And there we go, guys. We are going to see the last few picks coming out. And interesting to note that Invoker has not been picked or banned at all. Both these teams saying, nah, don't want Invoker, not a good hero. And what was probably one of the most powerful first pick worthy heroes about 6 months ago has pretty much gone out of existence here, as Neolution Esports picking up the Sand King. There's their AoE, there's their ability to help defend these pushes, and also a nice hero, has a good stun to maybe lock down the Queen of Pain, help secure some ganks, and with both Tiny, Sand King with their stuns, Winrun with Shackle Shot, they've got quite a number of disables to deal with that Queen of Pain. There's your Chen. So we are going to see a Chen in the hands of Mineski, and that Chen heal and Holy Persuasion is very useful against the AoE and the burst damage of Tiny and Sand King. A Holy Persuasion with the Hand of God can potentially save some heroes. So we're going to be seeing, I believe it's Woot who normally plays that Chen, and RR will be on the Crystal Maiden. So 5th and final pick coming out now for Neolution Esports, who've got themselves a fairly high magic damage team. They're going to be relying a lot on that Tiny, to take down heroes quickly. We're also going to see the Sand King, the Ancient Apparition, as possibly the supporting duo. With the Burrow Strike, the Cold Feet, they can lock heroes down in place, secure those kills, and that could be what they do in fact need here. As for those of you in chat spamming away, we will be monitoring all of that, and I've already just time banned a couple people, so things are getting crazy, yo. And we're going to see a Keeper of the Light last pick for Neolution Esports. Speaking of counter push, what better than the king of counter pushing, the Keeper of the Light, with that Illuminate, that long range AoE nuke that does so much damage when you charge it up. We are going to see a interesting decision from Mineski coming up. They're not going to be looking too much about pushing here, and they are going to pick up the Invoker, so we're going to maybe see a J Invoker. Is it going to be Bimbo playing that Invoker? We're going to have a quick run through of the teams, the players, the lineups, what is going on in this game, guys. Anyways, over on the Sentinel side, representing the Philippines, representing Mineski Power Color, we've got RR playing the Crystal Maiden, we've got Oa playing the Queen of Pain, we've got Jules playing that Dragon Knight, and we've got the Invoker, which will be in the hands of J or Bimbo. And finally, at the bottom lane, we've got Woots playing that Chen, quick Bassi Ring, so going to be looking to do some quick early pushing. Top lane, meanwhile, we've got Windrunner looking to get a quick Bassi Ring up. He's going to be farming in this top lane. Ancient Apparition being played by 808. And sorry, the Windrunner is being played by Sue. We've got Tiny at the middle lane being played by Y. Over at the bottom lane, the captain, Miggy, playing that Keeper of the Light, laning at the moment, with the by the looks of it, with the Sand King, which is being played by OO. And we will see DK going for a quick Soul Ring. He is going to be playing as a farming hero here. So it's going to be a CM DK at bottom with Chen in the jungle. Invoker, look, yeah, will be going towards that mid lane. He's gone for the Exort level 1, so not going to go for purely Quas Wex, although he still could go for Tornado EMP. And we'll just quickly set latency 50. Looks like teams have very, very nice pings. This game is being played on the Cyber Game Network, and we're going to see a Frostbite go on Sand King. They don't have any follow-up though. DK not in range to provide any additional damage, as both teams were just looking to get control of that rune. And here we see Queen of Pain, DD rune, trading hits with Windrunner. This is not a position Windrunner wants to be in. The blink is going to be up soon. No blink, okay. Queen of Pain decides not to go up that ramp. Maybe a smart decision. Oh, finds the AA. And Windrunner, is he going to come back in? Probably doesn't want to, even though he probably has the Windrunner up now. Oh, Queen of Pain, right-clicking away, and this AA is going to trade hits. This will not end well for the AA. Queen of Pain has the blink, blinks in. No nukes or disables from Windrunner. Does have that Windrun. Going to trade hits here. There's the Scream. Queen of Pain's actually level 2. Going to go down to one more right-click. Needs to pop the salve. Doesn't actually get any regen from it. Bit of a mistake there using that salve. And Windrunner does pick up the revenge kill at that top lane. So I think Queen of Pain could have maybe lived there, but great job getting that first blood early on in the top lane, as we will see bottom lane CM actually having quite a few tangos here, maybe being passed on by the DK. Yep, DK no regen in his inventory, just wanting to have as many branches as possible. He's going to be rushing for that Soul Ring so he can spam that Flame Breath as much as possible. Not going to be able to be doing Bottle Crowing because it's the top and middle heroes, the Queen of Pain, and maybe even not the Invoker. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see if Invoker in fact does use Bottle Crowing here at this mid lane. But Invoker versus Tiny, this is a hard lane. Tiny is going to be struggling to get anywhere near this creep blade, especially Invoker with Exort. He's probably going to pick up Cold Snap now with that. Actually, no, he's gone level 2 Exort, so he's only going to have Sunstrike at the moment. He probably should want to pick up that Cold Snap fairly early on. It's such a strong ability, as we do see Winner doing some right-click harass onto that Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain being pushed away out of the lane. Queen of Pain completely out of regen. Does have 500 gold because of that first blood, so he's going to get a fairly quick bottle here. And apparently there is a bit of lag, guys. I'm going to have a quick look at that, see what is going on. Looks like things are doing okay here. Heating up at bottom lane. Stun comes in from Sand King. There's going to be an Illuminate. Will hit the CM, but not too much will come of that. As we will see top lane, Tiny chasing the Invoker. Does he have anything? There's a stun. One right click, needs another. I don't think he's going to get it. Invoker has some tangos. He's not going to want to stop any. Well, yeah, if he keeps on walking, he's fine, but he doesn't want to tango and take another right click. And, ooh, in comes Tiny. Tiny with no mana, luckily. If he had a clarity, if he had anything. And Ursa, it hits the clap. Tiny in trouble. Top river, Sunstrike will get Tiny. The kill does go to the Chen, though, as we do see Mineski picking up a very, very important kill there. As meanwhile, Keeper of the Light, going to throw an Illuminate just for vision. He did pick up that regen rune, so not losing any of his mana. And I will just close some of this stuff I've got going. Hopefully fix up some of these lag problems, and we will be... If it is lagging, guys, try refresh. Try a different stream quality. Sometimes the higher quality is less laggy. It doesn't always make that much sense, but sometimes it's the case. And we will see CM doing some double stacking at the bottom lane. And CM, DK up to 14 CS. Does have enough gold for that soul, and we'll probably see him pick that up in just a second now, as Jules is getting up quite a lot of farm. Sanking and Keeper of the Light trying to come in and take those creeps. They're actually missing that one. It does go to the neutrals. Mid lane, Tiny, 5 CS only, using Toss to last hit, trying to get that bottle up. It looks like he may have it. He has spent his gold, so I assume that maybe he has bought it. Invoker, meanwhile, pushing down the mid lane. And we are going to have top lane, Windrunner, 22 CS. Windrunner having a very good time with this top lane, largely because of the support coming from the AA. Queen of Pain trying to stop this creep pull to some extent, at least make sure he gets some of the XP from these creeps. And we'll try and steal a few of those neutrals as well if possible. Chen, meanwhile, denying his creep, finds a Centaur. May go looking for a gank, doesn't have any sort of smoke, but still can look to gank this bottom lane, although an Observer Ward will be there waiting for him with vision. As we see Tiny, Invis Rune, he's going to try and maybe make something happen. If he can get a teammate to come help look for a gank, that Invis Rune could be the perfect setup that he needs to maybe set up a kill either in that middle lane or bottom lane. He's going to pop the Invis, head bottom. He's got plenty of mana, has the combo, only level 4 though. That's the main concern here, as CM actually finding some Centaurs there to take out, get some farm. Here we go, Sanking gets a stun. Centaur is there, not going to scout the Tiny. He is in fact Invis. Chen, there's an avalanche, there's a toss, he goes down. Centaur not going to even pop a stomp there. The Chen had no chance of surviving that one, and we will see. Meanwhile, top lane, Queen of Pain just getting cold feet. It actually blinks forward, and he's going to get shackled there. Windrunner taking a lot of damage on the tower, forced to pop the Windrunner. He has got that Ring of Health, which will provide him with the ability to stay in this lane fairly well. But Queen of Pain will trade hits. Oh, power shot, is it going to come? Doesn't look like it. It's not actually up, and Queen of Pain, red HP, needs that bottle to come flying in. Here it comes. That's going to bring his magic wand as well. Windrunner was looking for a power shot maybe to finish him off, and Queen of Pain will use all these bottle charges, send that crow going flying back to base, as we actually see CM. Ooh, finds, CM, you're in trouble. Boots on Sanking, going to come back in. Look at this kill here. Level 2 Burrow Strike. Oh, gets the stun, needs a right click as well. There we go, but meanwhile Chen picks up the kill. Miggy, the Keeper of the Light, goes down, and now DK on the chase, looking for Sanking. Sanking, though, those boots are just so useful. And meanwhile, actually, no, sorry, not meanwhile. It looks like, yeah, that was just the CM going down. I thought there was another kill somewhere on the map with that message, but no, we're going to see Windrunner. Oh, power shot. Misses the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain needs that ball to come back, and Invoker hits a Sunstrike. Windrunner goes down. What a play from Jade. Invoker hitting a great Sunstrike there. Getting a kill in that top lane, as we see Sanking rotating towards mid lane. And DK, having popped that ultimate, has that Soul Ring up, has quite a bit of HP regen, and will be using that to maybe spam that Breath of Fire and keep this lane pushing out. As Keeper of the Light, Illuminate going to miss. As mid lane, we do see Invoker getting up to 38 CS. A lot of farm on him. And Toss goes in, Sanking stun. Invoker in a bit of trouble here, should be able to get out. He hasn't actually taken all that much damage. He's going to turn around, get a Sunstrike, Cold Snap. Oh, Sanking does manage to get away because of that Sandstorm. Could have been trouble for him. With Cold Snap, you still can use Sandstorm in between, and unless you take damage while in Sandstorm with that on you, you can stay in Sandstorm. So he managed to avoid going down there, but the Invoker is just too hard to gank, too hard to take down, and they did a great job preventing the Sanking from dying there. But bottom lane, we do see aggression on the Keeper of the Light. Stun goes down. It looks like Miggy will go down. DK picks up his first kill of the game. He does have a couple assists to his name, but right now, ooh, Queen of Pain, top lane, in a bit of trouble. Only has 13 CS. This Windrunner is just all over this Queen of Pain. Up to 35 CS now. Mid lane, 42 CS on the Invoker. I believe that's the highest in the game though. So in terms of farm, Mineski doing well with both DK and Invoker, very farm. The Scourge team, the only one doing well is that Windrunner. So Neolution have some problems to deal with, and they're going to start by trying to take out this Chen. They need a stun. Chen is on the run. He has those boots. Sanking has mana for the stun. Gonna have to maybe use it here. Chen just trying to dodge the stun. In the end, it's right-click damage that gets him, so maybe a bit of a mistake. You want to force that stun from Sanking, make him use the mana. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain goes down. Winner on a power shot, finishes him off. Queen of Pain did pick up the kill on 808. That's the Ancient Apparition going down, but just a support here and not really worth it for the Queen of Pain there. And we will see Invoker maybe looking to look for some more snipes, trying to pick off some heroes in those other lanes with that Sunstrike. He's done a great job of it so far. He's picked up that one kill up top, also picked up the kill on Tiny at top river earlier on in the game. As meanwhile, bottom lane, DK is just pushing, doing a lot of damage here. Will pick up a tier 1 tower, up to 44 CS. He's actually gone for the Tranquil Boots so he can combo that with the Soul Ring, give him HP regen to use in between, using the Soul Ring. And that's going to be a nice little sort of item combo there. 2 cheap items that give him a lot of survivability and spamming. And we are going to see Windrunner at top, looking to continue to assert her dominance over the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, who so far has been struggling quite badly at this top lane, simply because of that support coming out from the AA. And here we're going to see it once again. There's the cold feet. Queen of Pain gets shackled. Gonna go down here. There's no chance for survival. The power shot finishes off Oa, and Oa not having the best game. Meanwhile, mid lane, Sanking comes in. There's a big Illuminate. Chen taking a lot of damage. Needs to be careful. The Tornado creep, the Enraged Wildkin is sort of doing some chasing here. Going to take some tower damage. May actually go down. The Illuminate actually looks like it finishes it off. So it gets some nice golden farm there for the Keeper of the Light. Stun coming in. Not going to pop the Epicenter because DK stun is there. And Sanking needs to be careful. The Cold Snap is there. I think Sandstorm is actually on cooldown. Breath of Fire picks up the kill. And Invoker, this Sunstrike, gets the second. 2 kills for Mineski. Mineski now up 9 kills to 6. DK popping the ultimate. He's picked up a Vitality booster as well. We'll be heading towards that Vanguard for pure survivability. And this mid tier 1 tower is going to be the focus of Mineski maybe, as they do want to continue to get that lead, that gold lead, swinging their way, get some towers down. And so far things are going well. We do see Chen actually pop the heal. I believe that maybe for the Invoker at mid. Invoker actually has a 4-staff already. Haste Rune spawning top, and both Tiny and Invoker. Force goes in, needs to make sure he gets away from the stun. Wow, he walks back in. Tiny has combo here. This Invoker, are you crazy? What are you doing? Gives Y a free kill there. Jay, not sure what he was thinking there, as even though he picked up that haste rune, he could have just escaped there, but a bit of a misplay as Tiny picking up pretty much a gift there. I guess Jay was feeling a bit bored. Oh, power shot narrowly misses the Queen of Pain. That would have finished him off. Queen of Pain going back in, needs a scream, gets it. Queen of Pain, is he going to survive? He does. 70 HP, Ancient Apparition, Cold Feet coming in. He needs to blink out. He doesn't do so. Mineski, very unusual play there, as we do see AA getting down quite low from the Crystal Maiden, but not going to be enough damage being dealt there. And Mineski, a few mistakes all over. Queen of Pain shouldn't have died, much like Invoker should not have died in the river there. But we will see a few deaths that Mineski are pretty much giving to Neolution Esports, helping them stay well and truly in this game. Their lead is not all that big. As there we see 4-staff. Tiny wants to go in, gets the stun, gets the toss, going to do a lot of damage, needs a few more right clicks, needs to keep up, and it looks like he's not going to manage to do so. The Cold Snap goes down, needs that Sunstrike, it's going to narrowly miss, and AA ultimate going to hit. Invoker goes down, great ulti from 808. And meanwhile, top lane, CM duking out with a Windrunner. Not a battle that the CM can win, but with the help of Chen, they may be able to get a kill here. Bottom lane, DK picks up a kill on OO. I believe that's on the Sanking, as Keeper of the Light will go down. Queen of Pain with the gank there. Meanwhile, top lane, in comes the Ensnare. Centaur stun number 1. Stun number 2. CM doesn't actually have any nuke. Test of Faith, though, gonna do enough damage. Woots picks up a kill. Great micro from him. Really nice gank. As we will see Chen popping the heal. If he'd done that a bit sooner, may have actually saved that his ally at bottom lane. The not going to matter now though, as meanwhile Jules up to Vanguard, 800 gold, 59 CS. AA ultimate can come flying in, will hit, but it's only going to slow down their push. No, TP going to come in. It looks like they want to stop this. They don't just want to slow it down. Sanking is there. He's got the arcane boots, and he's going to be looking to march on forward, keep the momentum going towards Mineski in their favor, much like Jay is trying to do at mid lane. Take out this tier 1 tower, needs to be careful, and AA ultimate with a tiny nuke. Even a tiny combo now will do plenty of damage, will finish him off. so does need to be careful, as we do see Queen of Pain grouping up with him at mid lane. Queen of Pain, 4 kills, 4 deaths, not a lot of farm, so despite not being negative in kill death, oh, there comes the stun. The toss, oh, not going to find great 4-star Invoker. A much needed 4-star, but the problem is this mid tier 1 tower is now deniable, and it looks like Tiny will go for it. They're coming in. Tiny, yes he does, gets the deny with the help of the Keeper of the Light. Keeper of the Light actually the one to get the last hit on that. So, as it stands, 13 to 10 in Mineski's favor. They're going to go on Tiny, and Tiny force pop the one, not going to be enough. He's going to go down to a Scream, and Invoker pops the Ghost Wall, keeps himself alive. Oh no, Keeper of the Light, Illuminate comes flying in, finishes him off, as we do see Queen of Pain, Windrunner finding each other, high-five in Roche Pit, and Sand King stun, trying to finish off some creeps. In comes the Illuminate, as some creeps will be wiped out here as well. Meanwhile, we do see DK coming in, joining the fun. Queen of Pain is there, going to try to take out these heroes. In comes the blast from the Keeper of the Light. Is it going to be enough? They see a stun popped on the Ancient Apparition. He's going to be in a bit of trouble here, but Queen of Pain as well getting down very low. Sand King does have mana for that stun. The blink is going to be on cooldown. Stun goes in. Sand King picks up the kill as Queen of Pain does take out the Keeper of the Light, but at what cost? As we see another death going to Queen of Pain. I think that's 5 kills, 5 deaths. DK, Jules is not done. The Sunstrike. Jay picks it up just before the Burrow Strike out. Great play from him, as we see some Observer Wards, Smoke, Sentries, the lot, the support items being brought out here. Jules up to level 13, he's such a high level, so much farm on him. Even with only 64 CS at 14 minutes, he's still got a lot of gold from tower kills, as well as hero kills, not to mention his experience is just getting very, very out of control. He's going to get that level 16 Ice Dragon up very, very soon, as we see him doing some right-click damage to Windrunner. May consider popping a stun if he thinks he can get the kill, but he's going to wait out to do that. Going to maybe just keep on farming, try to get up that level 16, try to get up that his next big item soon. Maybe going to go for that Lothar's Edge, although without the Bottle Crow, maybe going to just try a different build. There goes the Cold Snap, Chaos Media, Queen of Pain blinks in, may need an ultimate for this, Chen pops a heal, Test of Faith there, and Tiny trying to get out, going to pop a toss on Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain taking a lot of damage, gets frozen, needs one more right click. Anyone, can they get the right click? They won't, and in comes Chen with the creeps. Stuns on the Ancient Apparition. He needs one more hit. Queen of Pain blinks into an AA ultimate though. Goes down, but 2 for 1 there. Queen of Pain once again dying for a kill. Queen of Pain constantly going in for these kills and gets taken out whenever he does. The problem though is Neolution Esports, despite getting some revenge kills, whenever they do lose some of their own, they are losing towers. DK is getting a lot of farm, and Sand King needs a stun on this Invoker, the Test of Faith. Great play there from Jay, baiting him in, even had the Deafening Blast, so didn't even need that Test of Faith. The Deafening Blast was there to make sure Sand King could not stun him and catch him by surprise, as we see DK coming into mid lane. He's up to 3k gold now, may just go for something like a Radiance here, or could just rush for that Assault Crest, some kind of high damage item. Definitely with the Vanguard, he is very, very tanky and can afford to go for some damage as well as possibly some attack speed as well here, and focus not so much on tanking up any further. Top lane, Windrunner actually cops a Sunstrike by the looks of things and trying to do some damage to this tier 1 tower. Neolution yet to take out a single tower this game, and that is going to cause them some problems, but we will see them defending this mid tower. It gets into deny range, so DK maybe going to go in looking for it. No, he gets sent back to base. I think the plan was, hey DK, go get that tower and I'm going to send you back to base. So if they go on you, well, hey, guess what? You're going to be okay. But they don't get the tower. It's going to be slowly denied by Keeper of the Light. Yes, it will. Invoker mid lane. He's also very high level. A lot of farm on him. 70 CS. The 3 kills, 3 deaths as well, but he's got 4 stuff. Drum of Endurance, and not to mention level 12 as well, as here comes the Sun. He's going to be in trouble. Jay forces himself out. The toss, though, is enough. Takes him out. CM now on the run. A ultimate going to go flying. CM maybe... No, doesn't manage to dodge it. Needs one more stun or one more right click. The Illuminate. In comes SK stun. He's going to pick up the kill, but now he's in trouble. The stun's under the tower. The tower right click damage. Sand King goes down. The toss only going to be coming in as a sort of bit of a token for them, for the other team to remember and buy, as Tiny going to do the smart thing. Keep it out. The DK stun was on cooldown, and Keeper of the Light takes a lot of damage. That Illuminate really hurts. You can't afford to stand in it, as we see DK, Jules picking up more and more farm, more and more gold. He's now up to 3.6k gold, redeeming himself for his last game, the puck he played where he went 0-4 in about 10 minutes last game, although he was up against some very, very difficult lanes. And we are going to currently see him continuing to get that farm rate going up. He's going to be approaching 90 CS, getting up to 100 CS around the 20-minute mark, which is a great play from him, great farm, and he's going to be a real threat come as we head towards the late game here. Queen of Pain, Windrunner trading hits, Shackle Shot, AA ultimate, finds the Queen of Pain, needs a power shot, gonna come, great coordination, Neolution Esports with the AA ultimate, the Windrunner baited that so well, and gonna pick up that kill. So meanwhile top lane, Invoker farming, mid lane we see DK farming, so even though Neolution are picking up these kills here or there, it's 20 kills to 17, the problem is they're losing on farm slowly. And that is not going to be all exactly what they want here. 4k now, up on the DK. DK level 14. Going to maybe buy that relic soon if that is what he wants to go for. Pick up that Radiance. And he is going to just juke it out with these Ancients. The Jungle Stalkers, which will be slow and steady, but once you kill those, they do give a lot of gold. And Neolution Esports still looking, still trying to go on the hunt. Tiny still doesn't have his Blink Dagger at 18 minutes in. He's got 1400 gold. He's not that far from it. But he needs to get it up soon. And Invoker, narrowly dodges the Ancient Apparition ultimate. That's going to keep him alive. If he'd been stunned, shackled, ultimate hit with Tiny there, that would have been very bad news for him. And they're still chasing. They want this kill. Sanking stun, Illuminate coming, Cold Feet, Tiny stun, tossed. And he goes down very quickly. And this tier 1 tower at top may be soon gone, although this creep wave is still quite a way away, so Mineski have time, they can regroup, they can gather, maybe even consider having this Invoker buy back and defend this top lane. Invoker though, no gold for him, not possible to buy back here, so it looks like Mineski are going to give up this top tier 1 tower. DK, forget damage, forget Radiance, forget Assault Crest, going for pure survivability. He's going to be going for a heart. He's got the Reaver, he's got the another Vitality booster. He's up to 2.3k HP, and Mineski, they want to defend this. DK is going to be leading the charge. The Cold Feet on him, in comes the stuns. He's going to be locked down in place. He's got a lot of survivability, but is it enough? Yes, it is, because the Chen will send him back to base, and he's going to narrowly survive that. That was a risky play. It's going to keep the tower alive for a bit longer. He can also TP back in if he wants, and Invoker is now respawned, but the tower will go down, whether they TP or not. The TP will come in, though. DK wants to go in. He's there, he's looking, and Sanking thinking, okay, let's just Burrow Strike out. Keep it alight in a poor position here. Same for Windrunner. Windrunner goes down as well. Couple kills. Mineski's favorite instantly. Chen pops a heal, and Keep It Alight being chased out as well. Chen, meanwhile, finds himself in an awkward position here, surrounded by Tiny and AA. Tiny looking for a toss, maybe. Gonna find it. Chen goes down, but so far, 3 deaths for Neolution. They're gonna try to chase down this Tiny. Tiny goes down. And Ancient Apparition, the 5th, the final Neolution Esports player remaining standing, goes down, completes a team wipe. Mineski with a great team fight there. They're just so tanky. Not to mention DK, who's got, I believe he's finished his heart. He's going to be sending that out to him now. The Chen heal, the Invoker, his utility is just causing a lot of problems here for Neolution Esports. As CM, what are you doing? Stuck on the ramp by the looks of things? That is not normal, I can tell you that, guys. Get a little zoom in on what is in fact going in. Poor CM. Poor CM.
Are under attack.
Oh, CM. I feel for you. I'm not actually sure what would have knocked him there. Maybe a tiny toss? It must have been the Tiny's toss. Oh no, it would have been the Keeper of the Light. Keeper of the Lights, his blinding light would have knocked him back and pushed him in there. And the poor CM is stuck. Gonna have to maybe fly out a TP scroll. And this courier is not going. There's a TP scroll on it, but it's going to his team first. So we do see DK level 17 now after that fight. He is going to be the big blue ice dragon with the AoE slowing attack. He's picked up a heart. He's up to almost 3k HP, just 21 minutes into the game. And Tiny going in. This DK may have a heart, but he still can be taken down. And that's what Neolution Esports are trying to prove here. Are they going to chase this? Looks like they want to. Tiny, Sanking, going to get the stun. Tiny going to go in. There's the epicenter. Gets cancelled though. DK still alive and standing. For how much longer? He's down to 200, 100 HP. One more right click. Tiny picks up the kill. It took him a lot, but they did manage to get it. And here goes. Blink in. Tiny wants this Invoker. Gets a stun. Maybe going to see just a Ghost Walk here. Get away. Get into Invis. As meanwhile, Mineski pushing mid lane is Chen, CM. The 2 support heroes, there's not really much to push there. The tier 2 tower is already down. Windrunner getting close to that Lincoln, and here we see Ghostwalker's pop. Stun goes in, actually misses. Have they got any dust? Sentries, nothing anywhere. And Invoker will escape with relative ease here. May actually try to turn around and do something tricky. Stun coming in, Illuminate coming in. Invoker just watching and laughing, thinking, okay, you guys can't see me here. They should actually know where he is. If you stand near him, you get the sort of the ice effect on your hero, so you know if Invoker is by you. And Tiny going to TP. Invoker, no, does not spot that. Otherwise, he could have cancelled it. And they're going to try chase down this Keeper of the Light. A couple TPs out. Keeper of the Light, is there a stun? The Deafening Blast, yes there is. Keeper of the Light pops his ultimate. It's not going to be enough though. The blast will slow down the aggression there. Test of Fate from Chen. Picks up the kill. 26 to 20 now. Mineski want to push forward. We see a 4-star actually picked up by Queen of Pain, largely to counter that Ancient Apparition. The Cold Feet is so annoying. You need to get out of range of it. So getting an item like 4-star means Queen of Pain can blink in, and even if he gets Cold Feet, he can use the 4-star to quickly get out of a bad position. So he can use blink or 4-star in and use the other spell to escape. So it gives Queen of Pain a lot more survivability and mobility in these team fights here. As right now, Mineski taking out the last outer tower. Want to start pressing the base. Blink in from Queen. There we go. There's the blink in. 4-star out. They tried to get the Cold Feet with a tiny stun there, which typically would be a dead Queen of Pain because he blinked in. Because of that 4-star, he hardly took any damage here. The only damage he is taking is the AA ultimate, which is going to get him down to nearly half HP here. So Chen maybe going to pop a mech here, although it is just the Queen of Pain who is in fact a low. And meanwhile, bottom lane, DK still farming, up to 1,300 gold. He is just looking to be an absolute monster this game. It's been proven though he can go down, so maybe gonna look to tank up more. In comes the SK, great epicenter. In comes the Chaos Meteor. Jay, the Bimboka, picks up 2. Queen of Pain gonna go down to an Illuminate, and Windrunner in the middle of things gets taken out by RR. The CM ultimate actually picking up a kill. CM with the Nova, he needs some backup. Where's the Invoker? CM survives, 40 HP. Invoker comes in, picks up 1 kill, Sunstrike. Keeper of the Light goes down, triple kill, ultra kill. Jay playing so well. DK coming in, say, hey guys, leave some for me. Pops the ultimate, he's only going to be here to actually help push. But he was too late to be involved with the bloodshed. Great play from Bimbo there. The Invoker just wreaking havoc. And we are going to see a tier 3 tower push coming out now as Mineski going to start pressuring this Rax here. Neolution have been completely team wiped. This is going to be a Rax by the looks of things with these 3 heroes here. Maybe going to pop a drum charge. They can do it a bit quicker here, but by the looks of it, they're not worried about how quickly they can do it, although 2 Neolution esports heroes have respawned. SK, Tiny, maybe going to see a toss in, maybe just a stun and Sandstorm. And there goes Tiny. Stun, toss, SK stun, CM in trouble, but should be okay here as DK pops the Flame Breath, needs to find a target. Ice Wall doing damage to Sand King. Scream comes in from Queen of Pain, Sand King goes down, and now the melee Rax. DK just says, okay, I just want to get this melee Rax. He's going to get frozen though. That's going to slow down his push quite significantly. The Dragon Form is going to expire. Invoker finishes off the Rax as DK looking to find a stun, and is not going to get it, but Tiny meanwhile goes down. Invoker picks up another kill. Wicked sick as DK Invoker being the primary damage dealers here. Just want to get this other Rax here. DK, I mean, speaking of damage, DK actually not doing that much damage. He's just so hard to kill. He can just constantly be right-clicking away non-stop because he doesn't have to worry about positioning and about dying because of the amount of HP he has. So his damage comes from the fact that he can't die and will slowly deal damage over time. It's not burst damage or really hard carry right-click DPS, but it's still very powerful as we're seeing now. Not to mention the AoE attack he gets when he is in ultimate form. So mid lane is going to be the next target here. The top Braxes have dropped. Neolution Esports, I mean, they're going to throw an AA ultimate at this DK, but they don't really stand much chance of taking him out. Maybe it was actually targeted at the Invoker. Invoker who's picked up the Ag Scepter and is going to be focusing his efforts now on mid lane. DK pops the ultimate. It's back off cooldown. DK just going to run right on in. Pops actually a stun on the Ancient Apparition. Could have maybe gone for a Sunstrike there. Oh, nice Shackle Shot. Finds 2. Chen, Invoker. In comes the Blink from Queen of Pain. Windrunner needs to be careful. Sand King has gone in, and DK taking a lot of damage. Could get sent back to base by Chen, but it looks like he's going to be A-okay. He's got 1k HP still. Shackle Shot. 2 Shackle Shots in a row, finding 2 heroes. Invoker goes Ramboing in with that Holy Persuasion. And DK going to go down. SK Ultimate picks him off. DK immediately buys back. Mineski want to press the issue. They want to do it now. And we're going to see a stun coming in from Tiny. Finds the Chen. Toss goes up on him. He's going to go down. Queen of Pain, Blink, Scream, takes out 1. Maybe going to look for another kill on this hero as well. No, he finds himself shackled to a tree. Oh no, needs to get out. He does. He manages to blink just in time before Tiny or Sand can get a stun or a toss of any sort. And we will see Mineski regrouping at mid. They've lost Chen, but the DK, the Invoker, the two main heroes are still alive. DK using up a lot of his gold on that buyback though, and that's going to slow down any sort of damage item, or maybe an Assault Crest that he was looking to pick up next. But that's Mineski. They just want to end this now. They don't want this game to drag on at all, and they're feeling confident that they can take another axe here at mid with this DK buyback. DK's ultimate will be on cooldown. Another 30 seconds still, so he does have a bit of time to wait. Keeper of the Light, no ultimate for him, and AA as well as Sanking. Their ultimate's on cooldown. AA actually having just popped his help take out the Queen of Pain. Sanking, Blink, Sun, Sandstorm. Pretty much just tickles the Invoker in DK. Look at DK, still just so much HP. And these Fire Spirits are going to help do some nice damage onto these heroes. Lower their armor, and also do a bit of sort of chip away at the barracks here. As, Invoker, Sunstrike kill. Where did 808 die? I don't even know, but somewhere the Sunstrike maybe with those little fire minions picking up a kill. Poor AA finds himself being taken out here as DK maybe going to look for a kill on this Keeper of the Light. The blast actually slows down his advances, and Tiny goes in. CM, red HP, 20 HP surviving. In comes the Chaos Meter. Tiny goes down. DK with the Invoker. Invoker getting the kill here, and they are just going to right-click down these Raxes maybe now. As Tiny forced to buy back, finds the CM. That's what they wanted, but Tiny going to pay for this with his life by the looks of things. Throws down the stun. A few more right-clicks is needed. He may just be able to escape here, and that he does. DK still in the middle of things. They do need some backup here. Chen is there. Chen's actually picked up a dagger, and he's going to maybe look to keep some of these teammates alive. I think by the looks of it, he sent Queen of Pain back to base, and Queen of Pain gets wholly persuaded back to base. TP's in. DK in so much trouble here. The mech keeps him alive a bit longer, but in comes the kill there as Woots with the Dagon picks up a kill on Y. Tiny goes down. He's not going to have buyback for a long, long time. And Sanking wants this Chen. Woots, he's just been in Struggle Town for so much of this game. He's juking as best he can. Windrunner is there. Sanking is there. He's going to go down. The slow from the Ancient Apparition. And Sue, the Windrunner, picks up the kill. And also manages to avoid the fire minions as well as the Sunstrike. And it's going to get a nice little shackle shot on those as we do see Sue clean up those fire minions. And Neolution, they're holding. They lost their top racks, but since Mineski have been going for this middle racks, it has not been all that successful. Mineski are unable to break through this wall of defense coming from Neolution, who are defending so well with the Sand King, the Keeper of the Light, the AA ultimate. These AoE combos have been spot on, well timed and well placed. The teams, they're not stacking their stuns. They're timing their burst damage at the right time so that the Mineski heroes are going down. Even the DK, he's been going down. He's died a couple times in these recent pushes, even with the amount of farm that he does have. If we have a quick look, we see DK. He's actually picked up an energy booster. What an unusual item choice. Possibly going for a Bloodstone, I want to say. But even that would be a very unusual item choice for a DK. Maybe he just wants to respawn quicker. Anyways, guys, we are going to see Windrunner spamming off this mid lane. The fire spawns continually coming in. Keeper of the Light, the Illuminate will help take those out. Windrunner will clean them up. And Queen of Pain, what has Queen of Pain got? It looks like a Yule Scepter. So Queen of Pain forcing Yules, going for sort of pure utility items. And in comes, they go on the Queen of Pain. The Yules and 4-star not going to help you when you're stun locked. Tiny, though, in trouble, may pay for this with his life. The Shackle is going to 4-star into a Shackle with the CM. The worst 4-star possible for Jay. He goes down, stun on the CM, and Neolution Esports clawing their way back into this game. In comes the DK though. DK is going to find himself in a 5v2 situation. The Chen is there. The stun luckily going to miss. The Shackle though, oh, it's on the wrong creep. Doesn't actually find the Chen. But Chen's still going to be in a bit of trouble here, as we will see quite a lot of right-click damage going down. Invoker, though, made his way into the fight, focusing on the Keeper of the Light first. The blast not going to find him. Alacrity being popped, and there's the mana break, and it looks like Keeper of the Light will go down. The blind, though, causing a lot of those attacks to miss. Meanwhile, Tiny does pick up the kill on Boots. That's the Chen going down, and Sunstrike finds Miggy. Miggy goes down. Another great Sunstrike. Some great Invoker plays coming out from Jay. So Sand King now, he's going to be the next one who needs to be careful, as well as Tiny. They're actually going to find the Invoker. Invoker being lightning down by the Maelstrom on the Windrunner. And now DK just so tanky. He's actually got a Belt of Giant Strength. And we'll find a stun. Flame Breath on the Sand King. Shackle Shot may come looking in, but it's not going to be enough. Not going to do all that much. This DK with Tranquil Boots Heart, who's just so damn tanky. And causing a lot of problems here. Although Neolution still, they're holding up. They haven't lost their backs. They are fighting and staying in this game by the skin of their teeth. Mid lane, CM and Queen of Pain, they're grouping up, looking to make something happen. And whether or not something in fact will happen, we're going to have to wait and see. Queen of Pain with a haste rune blinks in. Windrunner is there, but Windrunner with that Lincoln Sphere. Queen of Pain is the one who actually needs to be careful, especially if a Shackle Shot hits. And right now the Lightning alone doing a lot of damage here, as we do see lag is the call. It is already on 50. It looks like Mineski are struggling a bit, as we do see this mid-range Rax taking some damage. And meanwhile, bottom lane, CM keeping this pushed out. Mid lane, DK has a heart, has a plate mail now as well, trying to get even more tanky survivability. DK going to get sent back to base, and we will watch this Shackle Shot follow him across the map. Shackle him to some sort of tree. No, there's nothing to shackle him to. He gets temporarily stunned, but meanwhile, Tiny on the chase. He does find a chain creep. That's going to stop any sort of blink action there. And we will see Roshan. Maybe Roshan has not been attempted by either team as of yet. So interesting to see that these teams are just saying, we don't need Roshan. Mineski especially with so much map control and a big farm advantage. They could quite easily take Roshan without a fight. They could get an uncontested Roshan, but they just want to constantly apply pressure. If they take the time out to take Roshan, they're not applying pressure. They're giving Neolution time to maybe get some farm, maybe get some levels, get up some items, and that is not what Mineski want. They just want to keep pressing forward, taking out this Rax. They're going to focus the range one first because it's lower HP, it's lower armor. They can make sure they get it, and the Glyph is going to be popped to slow that down. Chen goes down, Sand King. Ultimate, the range Rax does fall. DK, he's getting somewhat focused down here, but he's just got so much armor, so much HP. Sand King comes in with another stun. DK still being right-clicked by the Keeper of the Light, each hit only doing about 20 damage, and with 2 belts of Giant Strength, DK cannot be taken down. But this Keeper of the Light, he sure as hell can be taken down. He's going to go down very, very quickly. So squishy. And Sand King on the run, blinks out just in time before any more damage came. And the range Rax as well as the melee barracks should fall here for Mineski. Mineski now with a 4 barracks lead should be in complete control of this game. They're actually going to focus down the T4 towers, maybe even go for the throne. 3 heroes are still dead for about 35 to 40 seconds. And it looks like Mineski have managed to turn their luck around after losing in round 1 to Invasion Red. They have turned things around, and it looks like they will walk away with the round 2 victory against Neolution Esports here. The throne getting down to half HP. Not much Neolution to do. 3 heroes are dead. The entire Mineski squad are alive and kicking. Stuns into the fountain. CM trying to use that frostbite on the fountain to help do some damage there. And GG is called. Mineski managed to keep their April campaign in the GEST IDC alive. And that's going to be a much needed win for them, guys. Anyways, guys, we're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be back afterwards where we'll have more action, and I'll try to get some results for you guys during that commercial break. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to keep staying tuned in as we do have many more matches coming your way, guys.